Hello guys, girls and people of YouTube, it's me, Ozzy, and today we're going to be going to B&M to look for the First Doctor and Tardis action figure. It's the only one of the B&M sets that I'm missing. Let's see if it's there and see how many they have, and I'll take you guys on the journey. This isn't a merch hunt episode, we are actually going to be reviewing the Tardis later on in this episode. I'm going to be joined by a special guest, so let's go and find him, shall we? Alright, so we're going to be meeting the guest now, and oh, he's there. He's right over there. Are you ready, guys? It's Richard again.
Fancy seeing you here.
I know, fancy seeing you. This isn't staged at all. This is 100% genuine.
Hello, nice to be here.
Nice to be here. So what are we looking for today?
We're looking for the First Doctor and Tardis, aren't we, from the most recent B&M wave. But we think you saw them here, didn't you, like a few days ago? So we're assuming they're still.
Well, fingers crossed they're still
fingers
here.
Crossed.
I hid one for myself, but
oh right.
We'll just have to wait and see, guys.
Oh dear. Dear, dear.
So this is what they have remaining. Okay, so this is the current display in my B&M. There's quite a few. What have we got? We got a couple of evils. Evil, power.
Just evil and power, so I think.
Yeah, no planets,
no other ones. A
unfortunately.
weird. Oh, that's dinner.
Minecraft. Yeah. And some of the old.
Old sets, and those ones that are all crushed to boxes, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Mad.
So funny. And then the new ones, which I've done a review of. It's big, isn't it? It's bigger than you think it would be.
Yeah. One day I'll pick these up, probably not straight away.
No, at $29.99.
No.
Quite expensive.
Yeah. The Mariners set, I think, definitely is the one out of the 2 3-packs so far. The 60s ones from the summer, I think, is the one that's sticking around, isn't it? I've seen loads of these elsewhere as well.
Yeah. So. To a general audience, they kind of look pretty generic to the board.
Yeah, I suppose.
Whereas the Centaurites have visual differences, really, don't they? Here we go, guys.
Fantastic. Quite a few of these, then, haven't we? We've got. Alright, these 3 maybe. Yeah, just those 3.
And then we've got
these hideous, plasticky, horrible, ugly figures.
I don't know what the appeal is for these. Are they supposed to be kind of anime kind of things?
I think like when they were originally released, it came out of that sort of time where the show was getting quite big in America, and they were doing loads of and vinyls and stuff obviously as well. But it's a weird choice to re-release them now when the market has changed.
It's completely different now. And new packaging as well. I didn't expect that either.
Report! Only 43% of our viewers are subscribed to the Mono Supreme YouTube channel. This is unacceptable. YouTube content is operating at maximum efficiency. Without the likes and comments, the Dalek race shall cease to exist. All humans must be forced to be part of the Mono Supreme Empire. It will be done. They will subscribe or be exterminated.
Okie dokie. It started. I'm out of breath. I exercise a lot and I'm out of breath from running up the stairs. Okay, so, hey guys, we're back at the Mono Supreme base and we're going to be taking a look at the figures.
Yeah, the First Doctor and Tardis from the most recent B&M wave. The last set we both needed, wasn't it, from that wave?
Yeah, the only one I needed.
And sort of in our local B&M, it was the last to appear, I think, wasn't it? So
yeah, and it was hidden in a fun place, which you saw.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
I think generally the most elusive out of all that wave as well.
Would you say it's the most wanted? The Rastan Warrior robot is a bit very popular.
The five Doctors as well. Yeah, either this or the 5 Doctors, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it's well deserved, but obviously we'll get into it in a minute, and we're going to compare it to the original release.
Yes.
Let's just dive straight into it. So let's unbox. We've got a really nice security tag at the top. Thanks B&M for all you inbox collectors out there. Yeah. Generally the same. Has this been the same since the 4th Doctor and Robot?
Pretty much. I think, like on the top, obviously the window. That was a new addition with the Abominable Snowman, wasn't it?
Of course, yeah.
And then they've sort of carried that on to the B&M ones.
It lets light in, which is good.
Yeah.
You can actually see the figures of it there.
Yeah.
On the left hand side, it's just that's the Jodie Tardis, right?
I think it's meant to be like, is it meant to be like a Capaldi one? I don't know.
Is it a Jodie one? I don't know.
Let us know.
If it is, it doesn't look much like one.
But yeah, I do really like this style guide, I'm not going to lie. I think
Yeah.
they finally got it right for the classic stuff. On the back, we've got just a picture of what we got in the set to compare it to. The paint on the skin looks a lot better on the prototype.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
But we'll get onto that in a minute. And I'm not going to let this go. I still want a publicity image from the pictures, like back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something about that I really like. But anyway, you all know what packaging looks like. Let's get into it. We need a screwdriver. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Looking for the thing, I ended up cutting my finger.
Oh, damn.
I may have to hand it over to you, Richard, so I don't spoil the packaging with blood.
That's fine.
Yeah, I cut myself. Do I think it's nostalgic, this? I don't know why. Back in the
Yeah,
day.
I was taking screws out stuff, yeah.
We'll put that aside for now.
Okay, yeah.
Because
It's not very... I think it's attached on the bottom as well. Oh, it's the
two
knife
nerds
on there.
struggle to open a box.
Yeah.
That's what it's... Okay, there we go. We got the original release of this. What do you think, first impressions?
Okay, so I'll be honest. The anemic thing with the paint apps and stuff on the skin, it's not as bad in hand, I think, as in some photos. I mean, compared to this guy, which I mean, God, actually, yours is.
Back in the day,
yours looks to be even more tanned than mine. But yeah, I mean, the difference between them is quite quite obvious. I think sort of a blend between the two would be the right idea, I agree. Because like that one is very tanned, that one is... When you put them side by side, it's very obvious, isn't it?
As far as it's one of those things like paint, as far as I'm concerned, always makes or breaks a figure.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm going to say that this one, for me, doesn't work so well because of the paint. It's a shame because it's a nice variant. I like how we got a cloakless one. Is that the what's it called? The Terror of Zygon's Fourth Doctor scar.
Oh right, I
think it's the same sculpt.
Some people saying that. I don't know with that.
It works well enough.
It's a nice one to have. I mean, it's not like a variant that anyone was asking for, because I think people have said, haven't they? They're like, does he only appear like this for like 5 seconds or something when he's taking off the cloak and before he's taking off the scarf or something?
This is from the pilot.
Is it?
The unbroadcast pilot.
Oh yeah, no, I think, I could be wrong, but I think in the episode itself, like there's maybe a moment where he just looked like this because he's in the process of taking everything off and he hasn't quite taken the scarf off yet. But yeah, you're right. It is meant to be from the pilot, isn't it?
It's good to have a different one, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because if they were to re-release this with that paint apps, well, I wouldn't be that bothered. Because this is a fantastic figure.
Yeah,
and I don't think they'll ever top it.
No, that's true. That's true. It's just this weird, like the sort of yellowy tinge, isn't it, to the
don't help with
the
that
skin.
yellow
That's what I
light,
find.
but,
No, I suppose not. But yeah, it's a weird choice, and you're right on the prototype image. It
looks better,
isn't it?
But these things happen in the factory sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
We don't know what goes on. The trousers are kind of... people have complained about them not being right, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind it, to be honest.
Black and white, 60s, I mean,
I think...
a little bit of creative license with that.
I don't know, maybe if they did like another First Doctor again, then I'd say go back to like the trousers like this one, the checked grey, like white
quite hard
grey
to get
trousers.
those.
It's something different, isn't it? It's... Yeah.
Oh no, I
gosh.
hate the packaging for these things, it's really annoying. Okay.
How it's been.
My one concern with this was because you can see the texture of the actual box.
Yeah, it's different.
It's really sharp, and the roof is a different kind of texture.
Yeah, it's softer, isn't it?
You know what? It's not too bad.
No.
But either way, the texture of these things isn't right anyway. Because you know about the classic TARDIS props, they weren't wood grained.
Yeah, like a concrete or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A different effect, wasn't it?
So if it's one of those things, if the difference in texture bothers you, you can always make it more accurate by repainting it and giving it a new texture, which I may do. I'm not sure, but I'll let you have a look.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
The colouring looks good.
Yeah, I don't know really, because I don't own this one myself. It's the first time I've held both of these and looked at them. I don't know what I think really. I mean, I think this one does. I know it's wildly inaccurate compared to this one, but it does sort of still have its own charm.
It's got really, a lot of it's nostalgia for me because I bought it when it came out.
Sure, yeah, I do quite like that dark blue colour and just I know the shapes, the proportions are wrong and everything.
People have said it looks like the Cushing box.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
can see.
Yeah,
which I appreciate.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, colour, I don't know, in hand it does look quite faint, and maybe that is more accurate, but it does look very sort of. There's not much blue in there. It's quite relatively grey, like, a bit like the War Games TARDIS. It's a more kind of bluey grey, isn't it?
Yeah, not that many colour photos of this TARDIS exist, do they? I don't know.
I don't know, really. Maybe not.
It's hard to get the colour right.
That's true. And I think
60s things.
another thing with this to easily overlook is that the windows are different, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's
I always keep forgetting about that as well, compared to this is the bottom page, isn't it?
Yeah. They've come comparing it to the
texture.
first B&M TARDIS.
Of course, yeah.
It's
They've come a long
infinitely
way, haven't they?
superior.
Yeah, oh sure.
That looks
Yeah.
kind of green. I always thought it was a weird,
especially in this lighting.
especially in this lighting,
yeah.
but the colour's a bit weird.
It is a weird colour, yeah.
But this resembles a classic TARDIS a
Yeah.
lot better. And it's obviously got the different base as well.
Oh yeah, the
thinner base,
yeah.
which
I
is
like
cool.
that. I'll have a look at that one. If your fingers are okay.
Yeah. See, the St. John's Ambulance logo
Yes.
has been half weathered, which works, you know. Better than not having it at all, I think.
Yeah.
Because it'd be hard to put one on yourself. But yeah, overall, I quite like this. It's got a new lamp as well, which looks really good.
I think particularly, like for me, obviously I haven't taken mine out of the box yet, but when I get home and do and like put it on the shelf and stuff, like, I don't know, I think particularly with some of the figures from this era and Daleks and whatever, that's when I'll really set it off. Right now it's a bit harder to judge as to how it will look with the other ones, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's nice enough.
Nice enough.
I mean, for the £20 price tag, you can't
You can't
complain
go
too
wrong.
much.
You can't go wrong. No.
Since this was $34.99 when it came out.
Yeah.
And I think the paint on this is fantastic, the original TARDISes.
Yes.
And it'd be nice to have this kind of paint job on the new ones. But
yeah, that's right.
I'm happy with cutting corners if it means that we get other sets and more. I'm not too bothered. And we get a new lamp piece at least, which is good.
I forgot about that.
yeah,
That's
look,
a new
that's
lamp,
that.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just guess just our thoughts on, I don't know, what we're up to with the B&M stuff and what might come next, maybe, or what, I don't know, how I feel about it.
I kind of feel like we should stop getting TARDISes now. I feel like we've got enough.
Yeah, because we were saying, weren't we, this is the first one we've had since the War Games TARDIS, without the second Doctor exclusive one.
Yeah.
In terms of actual B&M ones. That gap feels weird, but yeah, I don't know. I would agree with you. Maybe like either no more or a sort of similar gap until the next one, like a year plus, because it was getting a bit much at the time when it was literally like 3 in a year or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd happily cut out the minor variants like the second Doctor, the Abominable Snowman one, with the sign on the other door. It's one of those things like, it's not really that necessary because if you've got a Doctor with each TARDIS, as far as I'm concerned, that's enough.
That's true, yeah. I think there is definitely a sense with these that they are like, there's not really a particular logic to it, like, oh, we'll do one for each Doctor or anything like that, or one of each variant.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, we'll make a variant for the sake of it, like even if it's not 100% accurate or whatever, we'll just say it's different.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Change the colour or whatever.
But we're not going to get any new series TARDISes, unfortunately, because apparently that's too expensive for them to make, which is a real shame.
Yeah.
Because I'd love, an accurately coloured 11th Doctor TARDIS or something like that. That'd be really nice to have. But not to be.
In terms of what else they could do from the classics, I guess
McGann's.
the one thing, McGann or another McCoy one maybe.
Yeah, re-releases of the McCoy would be okay.
But sort of beyond that, like before that, from the other Doctors and the other eras, we've had like, when you've got them lined up on the shelf, it's like at least 3 from each era, and it's like, I think now is, we've got enough Fourth Doctors. Like, we've got like 4 Fourth Doctor ones.
Hang on, we got the robot one, we got the Shada one, we got the original one.
Yeah, or maybe it's just 3 then,
There's
but
3.
whatever.
But one thing we do need character.
Yeah.
You can reuse the parts. You can literally just take the Abominable Snowman TARDIS if you give us a Joe Martin Doctor to go alongside it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. Is it more akin to this with the bigger roof, or is I can't remember, to be honest.
I'm trying to. I think it might be a lower roof than that. But in every other respect, it looks pretty similar to that.
Either way, give us a character.
It's kind of boxy little.
Come on. I'm a bit annoyed how we're missing a Doctor at this point. We need a Joe Martin figure.
I think this year, in terms of the range as a whole, will sort of be make or break, really, in a sense, because we've had a year of just classic releases, and like this will really set the tone going forward if it's just another year of classic releases with nothing new, new series. I mean, that's a whole other debate, really, isn't it? About that. But
there's a whole video waiting for that kind of thing.
Yeah, I just think, personally speaking, it would be a shame to I mean, even re-releases from you know, Tennant or Smith or Capaldi or whatever. I mean, it's about time we had something
like
again.
some more new series.
Like you did a whole video, didn't you, on the potential B&M ideas? So some of those would be nice, if nothing else.
Closing thought: we need a dematerialising TARDIS.
Like a transparency one.
You've proved that you've used transparent plastics, so give us a dematerialising TARDIS.
I hadn't thought of that. That'd be cool.
That'd be really nice. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If I were to give this set a score out of 10, I'd give it a solid 7. I think that works. A couple of minor nitpicks. Skin tone of the Doctor looks odd, but overall, it's nice to have a re-release of this finally.
Does its job.
But you know, okay. So thank you for watching, guys. It's been me, Ozzy, joined with special guest
Richard. Thank you.
Go check out your channel. I was about to say Stetson Doctor, but that's not the name of your channel anymore. But link will be in the description to Richard's channel. We did a video looking at all the prototypes over the years.
Thanks prototypes.
Check that out, and thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.